Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another 1v1 cast by The Angry Dutchman. Spawning on the north hand side of Emily Fields, we got none other than our Britishman with a beautiful beard. It is Finndeed playing as the Soviets. And on the south hand side, I think Sidewinder is somewhere from Asia, if I'm not mistaken. And I might be completely wrong, but it's playing as OKW. It's Sidewinder. See, no weird stuff at the start. Well, I say no weird stuff, but Finndeed is going straight for the center of the map, and he's neglecting his fuel, whereas a lot of players would go for their fuel first, including Sidewinder with his Stream Pioneer. Personally, I'm always a big fan of wiring this area off. It's just very nice to have that wired. He did get the center sandbag down. Having that green cover position is very nice. Once again, just a little thing I would like to do is angle it a little bit, because if you put it like that, the south side player can come up from this route and deny the green cover by standing here or even standing all the way up there. So conscripts versus focus grenadiers so far, nothing out of the ordinary. Take a quick look at their commanders. We got special ops for Sidewinder, scavenge doctrine, and ground offensive doctrine. Personally, the biggest fan of the scavenge here, I would say. Jaeger lights and access to infiltration tactics just makes it so nice. Interesting, Finndeed is backpedaling. Backpedaling versus Storm Pioneers is very hard to do, because once you're moving back, they're not shooting, but on the chase you are shooting. Meanwhile, we do have nice engagement. Turning favorably if Finndeed already dropped 2 models. Meantime, is losing the engagement in the south, but he did get the cutoff. So good fuel denial right there. Oh, and now the second engineer is out. Storm Pioneer here on the retreat. They're trying to focus it down, but no model drop so far. There goes first model drop. Yeah. It loses a second. That's a shame. Probably better if he retreated it early, just to save that manpower. He does have a Volks Grenadier on the fuel of Finndeed, so he didn't have any fuel connected so far. Has a decent amount of standard points though. And he will get the fuel here. Yeah, that's something they always do, right? You try to build a sandbag on the edge, and they go and build it on the outside the capping zone. Good use of the wire. I like that a lot. And here comes the medic back. Very handy. Gotta save some manpower by getting those units back up to full health. Sandbags going down as well. And we got medics as well. And support armor company. And we have a commander pick. Didn't even get around to talking about Finndeed's commanders, but he has picked guard rifle combined arms tactics. It was pretty hardcore meta quite a while ago. When the IL-2 Sturmovik was in there, they replaced it with the Strafe to make it a little less powerful. And I think it also had hit the dirt instead of the advanced fortifications. Still a very good commander though, with the KV-1 heavy tank. It has a medium cannon, but just has a lot of armor, a lot of health, and the guard rifle infantry is always very good. Couple engagements going on. Looks like Finndeed has a 2-to-1 advantage here. So those Volks Grenadiers have to run away. We see an ambush being set up. Oh, and there's flamethrowers up versus 2 low health squads here. Yeah, he needs to run. So it looks like Finndeed is going to get double fuel control right now. But Sidewinder had good fuel control in the early game. Sandbags as well. Little green cover fight in the center. No major stuff happened yet. Let's just quick look at the kill death ratio. I would say this kill death ratio is pretty good for Finndeed. Conscripts, of course, being very cheap to reinforce. And if you only like 2 models behind, I think manpower-wise he's in the positives. A little bit of a dance here with the cover, but he's just buying some time at this point. Won't be able to do any real damage. And he's already getting on the retreat, but I like this move a lot. Also trying to negate the cover. Cover, of course, is directional. Spread him out a little bit too far now, so allows Sidewinder to single down 1 squad at a time. It's a good move from him. Fight in the center has been going on. We've got Flamethrower Engineer doing some hide and seek, and he will be able to capture this. I think at this point you can just move forward. He is trying to play it safe. Probably moved around a little bit too much. And here come the reinforcements from Sidewinder. So we played this very well with the Sturm Pioneer. Just keeping the Soviet infantry away, keeping them busy. We see tier 3 coming down, or about a minute away from T70 if he can keep the fuel he has now, which means he needs to keep this one connected, but there's a lot of German infantry here in the center. Seem to be a little indecisive though. A nice little mine. Meanwhile the flak half-track is coming along. So he went straight for the flak half-track, then wait to get the healing. Probably will get the healing afterwards. Still have one of those bags. I already got some SDGs coming up as well. So good push here coming from Sidewinder. It's gonna have a hard time getting... Finndeed is gonna have a hard time pushing this back, especially now that the flak half-track is here. Probably one of my favorite vehicles to use. It's just so much fun, the suppression flak half-tracks. Yeah, immediate retreat right there. As the 70 in the build, I would probably try to get a Ziskin out as soon as possible as well. He's already preempting the D70. Didn't see any extra, maybe a guard or something like that. Didn't see any extra MG or Ziskin, so he knows probably went straight for the tier 3. So good choice going for the Raketen already. Has that one unit on the left hand side to capture the fuel. So he's not going to give everything to Sidewinder for free. Needs to watch out with that unit there. Yeah. I mean, especially if your unit accidentally like climbs up and the T70 is there. Do we have snare? No snares, straight T70. Oh, yeah. Will he chase? He probably won't, right? There's no snare for Sidewinder nearby. He could have chased. Probably would have lost the T70. And that Raketen hits the first shot. I think that was pretty max range as well. My Raketens never do that. They always miss. So engineers coming up for the repairs. He went for guards. And he didn't go for the Ziskin. Which... both can work. Wire going down. He's making new wire, but he didn't delete that wire. He should have done that as well. Attack ground here from Sidewinder. Yeah, he gets it. Nicely done. A little bit of greedy use from the T70 there. Nice, manages to get out of range just in time. We see Sweeper plus combat package. So they got a Shrek model. Very weak versus infantry at the moment. Can of course tuck away the Sweeper, which will give him 3 SDGs, but personally not a fan of getting the Shrek unless it's absolutely necessary versus a light vehicle as spam. But 1 T70, I wouldn't get the Sweeper. Oh, I wouldn't get the Shrek. I would get the Sweeper though. Oh, a little bit of an ambush. Is he spotted? He doesn't see them. He could chuck a grenade. He should chuck a grenade. Oh. He didn't chuck the grenade. Imagine if he would have chucked the grenade right there. Probably would have killed the squad. good map control now from Finndeed. A little bit shaky early game, but right now he has that double fuel coming up. Although the Storm Pioneer has gonna have something to say about that. Going for the League. Definitely not a fan of the League. There's no MGs yet. There's only one support weapon. The conscripts are pretty mobile squads, so don't think that's worth. He's standing and fighting. I probably would have tried to run this unit away a long time ago already. Oh, Flak Hauter going down here. Didn't see it. Doesn't have the vision for the second shot. Meanwhile, T-70 gets snared. Oh, super lucky there, Sidewinder. He didn't react at all to the fact that he got hit. Also had the Raketen behind you, so couldn't have gotten away. Oh, Storm Pioneer taking a beating. Needs to do a lot of reinforcement. But got lucky there, getting that Flak half track out. Oh, but the guards went down. Oh, I completely missed that. But that's a huge loss. Can get them again if he wants to, but it seems like he's just gonna go straight for tier 4. Maybe wants to get a quick T-34-76 out. I mean, he does have really good fuel control, so it's probably a wise decision. More mines as well. He's been really active with the mines. There's not much else you can spend your munitions on if you don't have the Molotov. That's also a very, like, why the Soviets are so strong. They have that cheap 30 manpower mine. Clicked on the mortar for a second, but decided against it, going for the Maxim. A little bit of suppression is always nice. Especially to keep, like, your Ziskin alive, stuff like that. T-70 has 4 kills. Flak Half-Track only 2 kills. Hasn't done too much this game. Definitely could have got more out of it. Incendiary grenade. It's gonna force these conscripts away. There is T-70. Good spot to do some damage. I was about to say, as long as it doesn't hit the green cover. Which is exactly what it's doing. 3 shots into the green cover at the moment. Raketen's moving over. Oh, smoke has to be put to keep the Flak Half-Track safe here. This got a nice shot in, and there comes the first shots from the lake. At the center right there. Right hand side, we got a engagement going on as well. Maxim on the field here. So a bunch of engagements going on all over the map. Looks like Finndeed is getting the upper hand. Not in range of the Ziskin. Is he gonna go for it with the T-70? Raketen gets a shot in. Has to retreat. Oh, huge Ziskin barrage right there. That's gonna take a while healing up. Almost up to Fat 1 thanks to that. Disgusting Ziskin. VPs have been in favor of Finndeed. It usually has 2 occupied at least. Still has 439 VPs remaining. His opponent dropping towards the 300 mark. I mean, the Flak Half-Track isn't that one yet. It's pretty bad, in my opinion. Anti-tank package has been tagged. If he didn't tag the tank of the AT, the nades, he could have gotten a T-34-76 out right now. Here comes the SWS truck. Get that Schwer Panzer headquarters up and running. See the first 7-man upgrade coming. And I'm curious to see whether we're going to see T-34-76. The answer is yes. So he's not going to wait for the extra fuel for the KV-1. Also didn't really make sense because he tagged immediately the moment he could, so you expect a quick unit out of it as well. Hops into the house just to find a T-70 sitting a millisecond away. Imagine if they were able to shoot a Panzerfaust out of the window here. That would be pretty pork. No Panzerfaust out of the window, but a Raketen from downtown. Up to Vet 2. Raketen has become increasingly better with veterancy. They get a lot better with shooting. They don't really get a lot more survivability though. Molotov being tossed here. Oh no, that was the... no. They both naded, I think. They both threw a grenade on the same spot. Looks one of the said they're easily winning this battle, it seems. Got a little lucky. Getting more reserves mobilized. T-34 is out, let's hop on board. It's gonna go to the fuel, to that low health squad. Remember that Hull MG does a lot of damage here. Needs one good shot here maybe. Can get the wipe. Doesn't get the wipe. But denies the fuel at least. You know, he's also gonna go for the other side fuel with the T-70 supported by some conscripts. 40 fuel away from the P4, which is probably the tank he wants to get. If it was him, I would get an extra Raketen. So you've got 2 vehicles on the field right now, and you only got 1 Raketen. And Sturmpire needs to deal with that. He's gonna go for an Obersoldat, which is a bad decision in my opinion. He already has 4 mainline infantry units. This is most likely just gonna cost him a lot of manpower. I don't mind getting an Obersoldat, and if you lost one of your Volksgrenadiers. He just lost one to a disgusting shot from the T-34-76. So getting one now is a good idea. But he cancelled it. He's starting it now again. Is this gun from downtown? No way to get a second shot. Flak half-track definitely been underwhelming. Got out on the field pretty quickly, but just hasn't been able to use it, or Finndeed has been really good at denying any use out of it. Good positioning of the Raketen, I must say. Almost always gets a shot into the T-70, but T-70 is good enough to still find some damage. Get that manpower bleed on. MG-34 light machine gun coming up on the Obersoldaten. Elite boys of the OKW army. Very good unit, especially once they hit that Vet 2. I would always like to call them the Arnold Schwarzenegger. Just running around with the LMG, shooting it on the move. Just as Arnold does in The Terminator. Panzer IV Ausführung Je medium tank also coming up. Oh, that's a very nice tripwire flare. 34 manpower down the drain. He is sticking around an awful long time. He needs to get out of here. Oh, here come the tanks to make sure it can retreat. Very good move there. Like the fact that he waited for the tanks to show up with the retreat, because you don't want to lose your flame or engineer, especially not if it's Vet 2. At Vet 2, of course, you get that extra repair speed, which is super handy. Finndeed is gearing up for his next buy. Could be a KV-1, could also be a Su-85. I think at this point in this stage, should be expecting a P4. It doesn't really have a lot to deal with the P4, apart from the AT gun. So I think Su-85 is a wise choice, but he's probably going to go for the KV-1 because he clicked on the commander. Oh, T70 finds the flag half track. Smoke has been put. Attack round misses one more try. Hits the sandbags. Now the T70 is in trouble because here is the P4J and in its rear is a Volksgrenadier. There's no escape. Faust goes in, first shot connects, second shot will connect as well. And T-34 comes to watch its brethren die. Pintle mount available as well. It's just gonna go forward, nothing to fear. So T-70 goes down, which is a big loss. Loses some vision capabilities, loses some harassment for the flanks. So the tech choice of Finndeed here is going to be a secondary Siskin. It's a good decision. Ooh, nice mine placement there, preventing a push through the center. Oh, once again a bounce. Really wants to throw that grenade. It's gonna throw it now. Will the Siskin connect? The Siskin connects just in time. Nicely timed there from Finndeed. Expertly done. Oh, conscripts building under fire of the Obersoldaten. They don't mind, they'll just tear through you. T-34 at the moment being used very conservatively. You'll probably get a little bit more out of it. Suppression from the maximum all the way down there. Keep positioning here after Raketen. Oh, it's gonna get a lot of veterans here. Mr. Finndeed, can you please click on the KV1 button? I think the KV1 at this point is a good choice, because he lost the T-70 and went for the second Siskin. So he has the anti-armor capabilities, needs like a sturdy tank to deal with a bit of infantry, and that is the KV1. No commander choice yet from Sidewinder. VP wise they haven't dropped a lot. I think both players since the last time we talked about VPs have dropped 40 each. Oh, mortar coming in on the Obers. I would retreat these, it's not manpower you want to lose. But then again, I'm very fond of my manpower. I would say at this point, yeah, I'm not liking any of the commander choices here. Probably Special Ops or Grand Offensive will be the best when he sees that KV1. I kind of need that Panzer, or you need the Tiger to deal with it. A tough road ahead of him to get there. They managed to get the Obersoldaten with 3 models back to base, so didn't lose any extra manpower. Nice hit there from the leak. Nice chunk of health damage on the Siskin. Ooh, that's another good one. Oh, trying to run through the center, needs to watch out, that's a low health. Looks like Sidewinder is losing his infantry battles a little bit, being forced off a bit quicker than Finndeed is being forced off, but it's also the power of those 7-man cons. Very hard to get them off the field. Nice game so far. Both players are playing pretty good. Oh, this might be a little tricky. Siskin sets up again. Takes another shot. Will he get another? Yep. Bounce. Notices it gets out of range there. Vetsu on the Pioneer. I think Vet 3 gives him that repair speed, so he doesn't have the repair speed bonus yet. It's also like a weakness from OKW, just not having enough repair speed right there. Finndeed playing more me kind of style, just chilling here in the center, shelling with the mortar. Needs to watch out. Oh, the bite is gonna blow. Takes out a bunch of models. One more good hit. Yep. There goes the mortar. Was that too? It's a shame. But that's what you get for telling your men to set up on your own mine. It's not the way to do it. T-34 coming to deal with the P4, but P4 armor so far has prevailed. Almost reached that too. Meanwhile, KV1 is just holding down the center. We've got double Rakit in here setting up though. First shot connects, second shot connects as well. Nice amount of damage. Now the fighting is going down a little bit. Oh, and he's just gonna show its face here. Tries to hit the engineers. Gets two with the MG, but... Oh, gets another one. Is Finndeed paying attention? Where is it gonna go down? Engineer running for its life. Siskin behind the side blocker, so I needed to attack ground right there. Moving over with the Minesweeper, incendiary nade. Oh, shots missing here on the T-34. Connecting shots. Oh, they both miss again. Finndeed getting a little bit lucky right there. Needs to get these back to base. They're both half health. And the Katyusha's on the field. The driver is already gunning. He's already got a message from the commander. There's a couple of Etegans on the field. You're gonna need to hit those. He's waiting to get the exact ping. Those Rakitans are close to dying. Getting another leg. Not a fan of that decision. This is not the more support weapons you need. He needs a big tank. A tank that can take a punch, you know. He either needs to get that Panther out or needs to go for the Tiger tank. Would have loved him to get this tank, this commander, but unfortunately he went for the Pintle mount on the Panzer IV. If this could have had the Panzer commander for the artillery call in, that would have been great. So like floating 300 munitions. Flak half-track still alive. Oh, might be in trouble here now. He's gonna eat a snare, but there's no follow-up really. Needs to watch out with this Volksgrenadiers. Kind of forgot about them. Oh, they're clumped up. Oh, no big shot from the T-34 though. Katyusha's all the way up to the front. Probably been spotted. Wait. Nah. Probably has been spotted, so he knows they're on the field. Cancelled the second leak and did go for the Tiger tank. Which is a good decision, I like that. Katyusha coming down here on the Rakitans. Moves the Rakitans forward. Good choice. Retreating them is probably a mistake. Might go down here. No, fully ended. Both players just trying to hold on to that middle VP here. Needs to run away once again. Tiger! No connecting shots so far. Hasn't been able to do any damage. Oh, conscripts managed to shoot at the Obersoldaten while they were planting the booby trap on point. Where's the second Ziskin? So both players maxed out. It's kind of waiting for someone to make a mistake or make a good push. Lose the attrition warfare. In terms of attrition warfare, I would like to favor the Katyusha, but kind of depends on how much this Tiger can do. Some smoke in the center. Good use of the smoke. Finndeed could do the same, of course, with his mortar. AT guns are at the moment not positioned very well. He's healing one up in the base. Very quiet right now on the battlefield. You see a nice Soviet flare going up. T-34 has been found by the Raketen. No follow-up shot though. Katusha firing on the center. Oh, huge hits. Oh, Fox Grenadier goes down. Can the Raketen get away? Raketen gets away. Meanwhile, KV1 is taking a beating. Tiger might go in for the kill. Needs one more connecting shot. Attack round. Gets the attack round, but it's an abandon. Every shot so far is not is bouncing. Double 18-8, not enough to beat the damage threshold. Could do another one now. That will do it. So for the big tanks it takes 3 18-8s to connect. Is getting another Obers. I don't think he has enough pop cap for that, does he? Can't reinforce everything now. Probably wise to keep your Raketens on 4 men. Oh, the Tiger is doing some damage. Engineer goes down. Now it's being found by a double Zisgun. One Zisgun about to go down here. P4 MG firing. Can it get the kill? Should be able to. Huge push here from Finndeed. It's going for the T-34, from Sidewinder, going for the T-34. Will get the T-34. Manages to kill that as well. No, no, bounce. Super unlucky there. Super unlucky from Sidewinder. I would be fuming. This should have died, that should have died, and this should have died. Even went for an attack round with the Sturm Pioneers, but couldn't get it. Does destroy the abandoned. Nice move from Finndeed. But that was some RNGs. The game was basically over right there. Could have traded the P4 away there, but it's very unlucky. Nice grenade here. Oh, that's gonna be huge. Focus fire. Takes out the MG. Nice, well done. Obersoldaten. Right there. Nothing to repair the tank yet. Destroying this as well, nice. SU-85 has been made. I think that's a bad decision, especially with double Ziskin on the field. He's gonna lack anti-infantry. Can get another T-34 though. If he gets the manpower. 10 pop cap, just make sure you keep this one at 6 models. You rather lose a model on the mortar squad though. And just go 7 on that. A triple cap coming up. Definitely Sidewinder in control of the match at the moment. Obersoldaten doing good work. Almost up to Vet 2. Ooh, huge hits on the T-34. Can we get one more attack round? Max range. Katusha coming in. He's gonna retreat through it. Oh, engineers went down. Another Obers are gonna eat the Zisgun for breakfast here. Getting that Vet 2 as well. And where's the tank? There's the tank coming forward. This is gonna be the killing blow. T-34 might go down. Katusha might go down. Misses the T-34. Will it stay around for the Katusha? Does get the Katusha with the Raketen. Oh. Arnold Schwarzenegger running home here. Is there anything on his retreat path? Doesn't seem that way. Looks like he will get home safely. That could have ended worse once again for Finndeed, but he's still in the game. Manages to stem the bleed, getting FVP back. SU-85 opening up now. That booby trap does apparently does surprisingly little, my opinion. Sidewinder bleeding a lot of manpower at the moment. With these ogres having to reinforce them. 40 manpower per model. It's not cheap. I think they are the most expensive infantry models you can get. But those Raketen, very nice veterancy. Vet 4, that's super speedy. Extra damage on that first hit, extra penetration on that first hit. And now Vet 5, extra rate of fire. I like the fact that he still has the flak half trigger alive. Doesn't use it in the center, uses it on the flanks. Very good decision. Going for the Panzer Commander on the P4. Smart choice. Giving him some off-map artillery barrage. Using the recon run here as well. No! SU-85 in trouble. Is he gonna go for it? Double connection there from the Zis guns, but he gets around the arc. Going in for the ram. Ram is not enough, needs to turn around the AT gun. Oh, it is enough, because the SU-85 managed to turn around. So P4 traded away immediately for the T-34. Imagine if he already finished the Panzer Commander, you could have dropped the AT on there. Oh, mine being hit by the Tiger, disaster. Going in too deep. I'm gonna see smoke, but that's triple AT gliding up. Well, I say triple AT, but that's a triple bounce right there. Do we have anything to push the AT guns away? There's Obers trying to do his work. One shot connects, but it bounces. Also gonna try and block with the flak half track. Looks like Sidewinder also has an angel on his shoulder. Is gonna get away. 6 shots either missed or bounced. So that's great. Must be the end of the flak half track. No, 1 shot missed. It is the end, because a nice attack around there from the Zis gun. Takes out the flak half track eventually. And here come double T-34-76 queued up. Good decision. Need something to deal with that OKW infantry. Especially those Obers. If you can just get your T-34 hull gun and the main gun on top of that, yeah, Sidewinder's gonna lose so much manpower. Does need to watch out for the ambush Raketens though, because Fat 5 Raketen, they shoot really fast. I think they almost shoot as fast as the M42 like baby AT guns the Soviets have. He also knows there's no Katusha on the field, so he can use them quite safely. Can club them up even on the same spot. Do a lot of damage with him. Probably gonna see another P4. I hope he doesn't lose this one as easily as he has lost the others. Tiger only vet 1 so far. I must say I never really clicked the command Tiger ability. Obersoldaten leading the way and the Raketen find some damage.
We have a new T-34 standing by. The sector is at risk.
Finndeed no longer has missions for mortar flare. He's lost so much map control. Raketen's lining up for the T-34. Gets another shot in, gets 2 shots in. That Vat 5 Raketen is not gonna miss. Needs to be careful though, he has 2 AT guns on the flank. No, they're moving backwards. Moving back. Gonna get smoked. Nice usage of the smoke. Sidewinder keeping the pressure up here. Finndeed not being able to move out of the base so far. I think he is spread out too much at the moment.
We have fallen to 100 points. Do not let this trend continue.
And there comes the P4. Tiger tank saying hello to the infantry of Finndeed on the right hand side. Finndeed not really figuring out where to put his CT guns. Good attack rounds now though. It's a couple good shots in. With all this extra manpower and fuel, yeah, Sidewinder has, I would like him to get the mechanized up, just to get that extra repair speed. Because, you know, the 1 vet 2 Sturm Pioneer is not the best for repairing. We see a guard squad as well. I think this is a mistake. Guards are just gonna die to the P4, the Tiger, and the Obersoldat. And the only thing they're good at beating is the Volksgrenadiers. And those Volksgrenadiers are vet 5, so I highly doubt they'll even beat them. Another booby trap went off. It's a very low health squad. Oh, Vet 5 Raketen. Gonna light up this T-34. Oh, he was inside. That was some friendly damage. Oh no, he's coming back forward. And that will do the kill. And why does this do the kill? Because the first strike in camouflage does more damage. So with that extra damage like makes up for the lack of damage on the track. So it's still 4 shots right there. Another T-34 going down on the right hand side. Tiger is in trouble though, but Tiger will sacrifice his life so that the Su-85 will go down. Artillery comes in as well. This is basically GG. 70 points remain. One final push here from Sidewinder seals the deal. Really, Sidewinder had a couple good pushes in that late game that really gave him the game. And he will take this game. Well played from Sidewinder. Finndeed making a couple big mistakes. I think also maybe a tech choice mistake. I don't think the Su-85 was warranted with double sys gun. Didn't have enough anti-infantry on the field anymore. Obo's got 17 kills. He even didn't have enough to just get rid of the Volksgrenadiers. Losing the Katusha was also huge. Gave the Raketen so much free roaming on the map. I mean, if you just look at the units from Sidewinder, look at the units from Sidewinder, you just see the Raketen with almost 18,000 vehicle damage. He didn't lose them at all, which is pretty surprising for, as they are Raketens. They are known for getting decrewed. So, yeah, they become super handy if you don't lose them. So well played to Sidewinder. Alright folks, I'll catch you at the next cast. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe. Or check me out live at twitch.tv/the_angry_Dutchman.